Real quick, a bunch of yous are new. Some of yous at least found me through my interview with Kevin from Rise Above. Thank you for coming over and subscribing. I really appreciate the support. My family really appreciates your support. If you have any questions about the Amish background, anything more you want to learn more than what I cover in the videos, feel free to holler. I make a lot of jokes about it, but sometimes I forget that people actually want to know more details. So if that's you, do the thing. I don't talk a whole lot about I don't talk any about death row stuff in here because I want to keep it family friendly, and I know there's a lot of kids that watch. So if you want to have any questions that you want to ask in the comments about it, I'm sure the kids don't read the comments. I will do my best to answer your questions. That being said, enjoy the video.
Alright, that's all of it.
Go all the way out the front door and open.
Step in. So we got all the stuff in the trailer ready to go. And then a handy dandy scoop.
Very sophisticated. That's why she likes coming with me. We're gonna take us a lazy day and go ride horses. It's because our to-do list never ends, so it'll still be there when we get back. Sure.
Does she have milk?
No, she won't have milk for like basically all summer and all winter, and then next spring she'll have milk.
Oh.
Casey hadn't watched the last few videos. This paint mare and the Palomini in the back corner just got back from being bred. Also, if you watched the video in the past, about 2-ish weeks ago, we treated these all for ticks. It said the ticks treatment lasts 2 weeks. That's like dead on because they are now starting to get ticks again.
I can reach on the top of her.
Well, yes, you can. You are getting too big.
Dad, do you like the halter I picked for hobby?
Yes, I do.
It looks good on her. She itches herself.
Yes, but watch stuff through the camera so that you're actually seeing what the horse is doing instead of looking out in real life.
Hi guys.
So quick history on all of these critters. This little dude, his name is Patches. He was given to us by a close family friend.
Because
He was given to us by a close family friend because they had him in their fields and never messed with him, and they thought our kids needed a pony.
And he used to have super long hair, but then we cut it and then it grew longer.
Yep, he grew back really quickly, didn't he? Oh, the saddle on the pony is one we bought one of the kids off of Facebook for Christmas or birthday for like $50. I like old saddles, but this saddle has an extra special spot because the very first guy that gave me a job driving semi, was driving dump truck just north of Indianapolis. His wife had passed away from cancer. And a couple years later, this saddle was laying in a barn. I offered to buy it. He was like, well, if you're going to use it, you can just have it. She would like to see it being used. And so since that day, this has been my main saddle. It's a heavy saddle, but it's a good saddle with good memories attached to it. And the horse, old Mr. Stacker. I bought his dad at an auction when it was a dumb decision because I didn't have money to pay for him, so one of my brothers had to write out a check for him. I never told you that, did I? Did I ever tell you that?
I think I kind of remember something like that.
His dad was a Western Pleasure show horse, looked almost identical to him. Used him to breed a couple mares, and he is the foal that I bought back when he was at weaning age. He's 18-ish now, and he's been my horse since he was like 5 or 6 months old. Stacker and I go way back. Him and I are a lot alike. Both of us have a great personality. Hi, would you like to put your tail in the video? you get that? Him and I are a lot alike. We have a great personality. Way back in the single days, I used to buy and sell a decent amount of horses, probably 20 or 30 or 40 in my lifetime. But out of all of them, old Mr. Stacker here has been my buddy. Hobby Shugo Bobby here comes originally out of Louisiana. Some old Greek lady down there gave her and a couple other horses to my nieces and nephews. As the nieces and nephews got old and married and grew up and stuff, they didn't want them no more. So Bria, the wife, and I bought 2 out of the 3 off of them. Hobby is one of them. She was the wife's horse to get started, then turned into Squeaky's horse as she got older. He has been an absolute angel of a horse for the wife and the kids. Had 1 colt out of her and is supposed to be bred back again now for another baby. When I was a kid growing up, there was a guy that lived next door that had a wooden leg. His name was Don. I did some work at his house when I was like 18 or 19. He took me to a local tack shop and they wanted, I think it was $160 for this saddle. And this is how broke I was. I didn't have the $160, so I put, I think I gave them like $50 or $60 down. They put the saddle on layaway. And every time I go in there, I give them another 20s, 30s, 40s as I went along until I had it paid for. And that's how I ended up with this saddle. Everything we have has a backstory. Squeaky Cheeky, what's the history on this horse?
What's her name?
What's her name?
Emily.
Okay, yep.
And we bought her when I was 3.
Yep, talk louder, yep. Where did we buy her at?
Auction.
Yep, we're out on the auction road.
The Palomino.
We bought her online auction
Yeah.
out of Sugar Creek, Ohio, when we were, is that over Thanksgiving time? We were with your parents?
Yeah, it was a Black Friday sale.
Yeah, yep.
We have the same colored eyes.
Mm-hmm. Who rides Abilene?
Mommy. Mom.
Do we get along?
Yeah. A little
Would we be open to selling her if somebody came along that wanted to buy her for enough money?
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Possibly,
Why?
yeah.
If you want a really nice mare that's mediocrely for sale and mediocrely broke, we know one. And mediocrely bred, because we're not 100% sure. It hasn't been preg tested yet.
She's bred to a buckskin.
Yeah, I'll edit in the picture here of the buckskin stud she's bred to.
His name's Toko, and he's out of my horse last hobby. Last year, Red Roan, what he is, we are gonna break him, train him to be road, and then we're gonna sell him as a 3-year-old this next summer. When he was still training with the halter, he was kind of scared, but now he's really good with it.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good boy now. He's a good boy.
Mm-hmm.
And aren't you looking at him?
You tell him Toko will be for sale next spring?
Yeah, I already told him that. She'll be looking at him right now.
Remember me talking about the value of Stacker? Leading 2 and the 3rd one following. That's why I like this horse. Beautiful pack of yearlings, folks. A beautiful pack of yearlings. Good job, cowboy.
What's his idea?
Basically, kind of like a driver's license. Good job. Yeah. Another reason that 2-year-old's a good horse to buy for you. He's had kids around him his whole life. You gotta keep, yep, you gotta keep it. Good job, kiddo. Are you gonna smell the phone? You gonna say bye to the people? She wants to say bye to everybody. That's her way of saying like and subscribe. She's a pretty one. So is the horse.
Stacker, head down.
Down.
Just pull it. Good job. Good job, cowboy. Good job, cow horse. Apparently we didn't brush him well enough. Good job. Unhook the door and just push it open. Good job. Hi, goats. Come on, goats. Come on, go get some grass. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Go get some grass. Go get some grass. You're a goat too. You go too. I'm like, goats, go get some grass. They're like, hey, we can get in a trailer and see what's in there. I'm sure there's grass there. Oh, bye, Freckles. Nope, down, please. The little dude keeps getting the scoots. So I'm gonna wash his tush off and give him some more penicillin and give him some more pink stuff. All right, bring him over here, please.
Someone pee.
It's about the end of the warm water. That hose is like 300 and some feet of it's above ground, so the water was all like lukewarm. Fill this hay bag up for the goats, something to chew on while they're locked up in the barn overnight. Alright, now I better flip the hay rack over the rest of that because believe it or not, that bale's only been there for a couple days. Sure don't take them long to destroy a pile.
One of Mom's chickens, it's a white one. Her face is all pink and her face is purple. Her face is all, no, it's purple. Her face is all pink. She's like, sounds like she's choking on something. Yeah. Maybe
Chicken for dinner.
What?
Just... Three, two, whoa! Told you.
I'm gonna do another.
All right, one more time like that.
Pretty fun. No, faster.
3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3. Good flip, cowboy Chip.
And then this.
Good flip. You believe I was 40 years old first time I jumped on a trampoline? Welcome to growing up Amish. This lazy day is going to be wrapped up. Appreciate you watching along.
Merry Christmas. See you on the next one. Merry Christmas. See you on the next one.